everyone. I'm Wulan Utari Prativi. I'm in 5th grade and I represent YPS Lawewu Elementary School in Sorako. My dear friends, since COVID-19 pandemic hits the world, everything has changed. Schools, restaurants, malls, and many public areas are closed for a period of time. The situation also happens in my country, Indonesia. My father has to work from home, and I, as a student, have to learn from home too. Everything should be done virtually. Every day I have to attend an online class that is totally different from my previous classes before the pandemic. Today I'm gonna bring my speech with my opinion on do I prefer offline learning or online learning. I personally like offline learning because I have so many experiences from it. By learning offline, we could meet our friends face to face, which makes it more fun. We do a lot of activities, and I love it. Especially scouting activities. That is one of my favorite activities. Even imagining it brings a smile to my face. Now about online classes. I like it. Well, we can't do activities as we did during offline learning, but I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, from online learning, I learned so much about technologies. I can discover more things. If we weren't learning online, I wouldn't even know such things as Google Classroom, Google Chat, Google Meet, quizzes, and so on. It is actually fun learning online. There are so unique kinds of stuff I got from online learning. We play a lot of games for task practices using wordwall and quizzes. It's so fun, I tell you. There are so many apps we used to learn online. To post required things like school assignments, we often use Instagram and Facebook. And for communication, we use WhatsApp, Telegram, Google Chat, and many more. Wait, disclaimer, I'm not sponsoring. Now about the imperfections of offline and online learning. Let's start with offline learning. This is what I see. Some students can forget what they just learned at school, although it's their fault for not knowing the main things. And the material may not be finished yet, but the bell has rung. So the material isn't explained well. Unlike online learning, the material can be inputted in Google Classroom and some other applications. Online learning also has imperfections. Because it's online, of course, it uses the internet. So, if the internet isn't working well or is lagging, we can't do anything except for learning by ourselves. And some people maybe don't have a phone or personal computer to connect to the internet because they can't afford it. According to CNN, after more than a year of pandemic living, the frustrations and the downsides of online learning are well known to countless households. A study from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention found that children were less physically active, spent less time outside, and spent less time with friends. In addition, virtual instructions contributed to emotional distress for parents. So, both ways of learning are great, besides have a positive and a negative side. In a pandemic situation, I prefer to have online classes to keep myself clear from COVID-19. On the other hand, when the pandemic has ended, I prefer to have offline classes with a blended learning method, which combines both ways of learning. We could use some online learning features we have already known in offline school, since we've been learning online for more than a year. We cannot deny that in the future, we will have to deal with digital transformations. That is all for me. Thank you for listening. Goodbye!